Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to do an eyeshadow on the look I have on right now, and I used the ColourPop Yes Please palette to do this look. I didn't use any other eyeshadow on my eyes today, just everything is in this palette. I love this palette, it's so pretty. I think it's just like the perfect combination of warm tones in here. You could do so many different looks with it, so I wanted to dedicate a video to it. So if you'd like to see how I got this look on my eyes, then please keep watching. So the palette is right here. It says Cute AF on the front, and then when you open it up, there's no mirror. You get 12 shades, and you get a mix of matte shades and some shimmer shades. There's more matte shades than shimmer. There's only like 3 shimmer shades. The rest are all matte, but that's fine with me because I don't want a ton of shimmer shades that look really similar, because then you're just gonna like not have anything to put in your crease and nothing to blend. I prefer a palette like this that has more matte shades, so you could do a lot of different looks and do more blending with the crease and stuff like that, if that makes sense. You get some light shades that you could use on your brow bone to highlight. You get some really pretty oranges and cranberry, and then like brownish tones, and then there's like a yellow, matte yellow, which I don't think I have any matte yellow shades in my collection other than this, so that's pretty fun to try out. And then of course, you know, some shimmer shades. I believe this palette retails for either $16 or $18. I can't remember. I will list it down in the description box just if you were interested, but I believe it's like 16 or 18. I know it's under 20, which is like a steal because this palette is so good. Like, it's amazing. I love the quality of this. It reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow formula. It's very pigmented and blends so easily, and you only need a little bit to really get a nice pigmentation, and it doesn't really have any issues with, you know, like skipping or blending weird. So I think it's just like an amazing quality for the price. Like, even if it was $30 to $40, I would still want to get this because it's so good. You know, it's even better because it's only under $20. I would definitely recommend this palette. It's really nice. They do have some kick up and fallout because they are a little bit powdery, like similar to like Lorac shadows or Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, but it's not anything that's too intense and too messy. And as you'll see in the video, I do my eyeshadow after I do my foundation. I just make sure that I set my entire face with powder before I go in with eyeshadow. That way I can just brush anything away and it won't stick. I don't end up having any issues with fallout. So before I get into the eyeshadow, I just wanted to say that I know I've been MIA for a while, and I'm trying to get back on a routine to be more consistent with filming. I just recently got a new job where I'm teaching English online, so my hours are really weird, and that's why I've been, you know, not consistent with uploading, because like my sleep schedule is really messed up because I teach like in the early morning at like 2 a.m. So yeah, it's all weird, but I just wanted to let you know that's why I haven't been around. But I am still here on YouTube. My channel is still active, and I'm just going to try to be more consistent. And I got a lot of new products to try out, or that I've been trying out recently with like the holidays. I know it's already March when I'm uploading this, but I didn't really do many videos since like the holidays with Christmas time, and you know, for Christmas and then after Christmas I kind of like got a lot of new products to try out, like either they were gifts or I had gift cards or stuff was on sale, stuff like that. So I have a lot of that stuff that I want to do reviews and tutorials, you know, videos on. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And I just want to show you guys this cute little cup that I have my coffee in today. I got this for Christmas this year, and it's adorable. I love it. It looks like a little honey pot from Winnie the Pooh. It just says honey on it, has a little bee. It's so cute. I love it. And it just makes me happy when I drink it. I love Disney mugs. As you could probably tell from watching my videos, I'm usually drinking coffee out of a Disney mug or a mug that has a pug on it, you know, stuff like that. So I think this is just so cute. I like to collect Disney mugs. It's like a fun thing for me to collect for Disney because you could actually use it, you know, because it's a mug. You can use it for your coffee every day. And by the way, before I get started, if you hear any background noise, that's probably my TV in the living room. My boyfriend is watching Shameless right now because it's actually like dinner time right now when I'm filming this. And yeah, he's watching it. I actually like love that show. We've been watching it like every day, and I just got into it about a month ago probably, and I think we're on season 4 already, because we've been watching it so much. But it's a really good show. If you haven't watched it, check it out. It's on Netflix. It's typically on Showtime, like the new season, but the, you know, binge watching old seasons are on Netflix, and that's what I'm watching now. So it's really good. It's like a really different show that I didn't expect to like, but it's really funny and crazy, and you should definitely check it out. But yeah, that's what's on in the background. So if you hear any noise, any background noise, that's what it is. So I apologize for that. I'm hoping that you won't be able to hear it too much. But yeah, that's it. Let's just get on with the video, and I hope you like this look. So I'm going to start out with priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Eden. So this primer is really good. I like it because it has a tint to it. It's kind of like a concealer for me. The shade is actually like kind of perfect for my skin tone, so that's why I like it. And then I really like using this little mini sponge. This is from Real Techniques. It's their, I think it's called their mini eraser sponge, something like that. But it's basically just a mini little beauty sponge, and I really like using this to blend out my primer or concealer, whatever I use on my eyelids. I love using this because since it's so small, it is the perfect size and shape to get into my eye area and just really helps to blend everything really easily. And it ends up being easier than using my fingers, so I've really been liking using this little sponge. So yeah, I like this primer because it has a tint to it, like I said, so it conceals my veins on my eyes and any darkness. It makes everything, you know, even and the same color so that once I put eyeshadow on, it has a nice base. Today I'm going to use the ColourPop Yes Please palette, and it says Cute AF on the front of it. Mine's kind of messy, got like some eyeshadow on it, but it's okay, it's white, so that's expected. The shades are listed on the back. So I didn't set my eyeshadow primer down because with this primer, I like to just let it kind of set on its own, and it's still a tiny bit tacky, but just barely. And I like doing that because it helps the eyeshadow stick better, just in my opinion. And I don't really have any problems with blending when I do this, so that's just my, you know, technique that I like to do. So first I'm going to go into the shade right here. It's called Champs. And I'm just going to add this to my crease, kind of like as a starting transition shade. I'm going to go into the shade up here. It's called Big Cocktails. This palette does have a bit of fallout. As you can see, I tapped it off. I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but there's a little bit of powder right there. But it's not a big deal to me. It just, you know, has some kick up. So I'm just going to add that shade to the crease and start building the crease more. As you can see, that shade just, I only put a little bit on the brush and has really good pigmentation. It looks so pretty, blends really easily. So as long as you just tap into the palette gently and then tap off the excess, you should be fine in terms of, you know, any kickback or fallout. As you can see, I already did my foundation on my whole face, and I don't end up having any issues with fallout with this palette. I just brush it away with a powder brush that I use to set my face. As long as you set your face and your under eyes before you do your eyeshadow, you'll be fine, because then it won't stick. So I just add that color to the outer corner and the crease and just keep building it, blending it till I like how it looks. I'm just getting a clean fluffy brush and just blending the edges so that everything looks nice and blended. If you need to, you can always go back into that lighter shade to add some to like the outer portion of your crease, you know, kind of near your brow bone, just to help blend everything. Just depends on what you like. Alright, now I'm going to go into this shade up here. It's called Spoiled, and I'm just going to add this into the crease, but kind of keep it right in the crease. Don't blend, I'm not going to blend it out too much because the shade's a bit darker and I don't want to, you know, add it too high in the crease. Add it to the outer corner. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade here. It's called Louis, and I'm just going to spray my brush with some setting spray. This is just the Urban Decay Deslick spray, just to help it stick a little bit better. And I'm going to add this on the lid wherever I didn't add shadow yet. Okay, I think that shade looks really pretty on the lid because it's like, has that really pretty like pinkish kind of coral orange shade to it, but then it has a really pretty gold reflect to it. I'm not sure if it's going to pick up on camera, but I think it looks really nice. Okay, so now that that's all over the lid, I'm going to work on the crease a bit more because I want to, you know, put something else in the crease so it's not just all like orange. I'm going to go into this brown shade called French Kiss and then just add this to the crease just to add some more definition there. But again, this is going right in the crease. I'm not blending it out too much because I want to really just emphasize the crease and, you know, that's it. And then I'm going to also add it to the outer corner to kind of create that C shape. I'm going to add some of this shade up here called Full Zip and just add this to my brow bone. If you have any fallout underneath, just get your clean fluffy brush that you used for powder and just brush underneath to see if there's any fallout. For the lower lash, I'm going to go into the shade down here called Chauffeur. Wait, no, it's not called Chauffeur, it's called Note to Self. Called Note to Self. Buff this on the lower lash line. I'm going to go into the shade called Spoiled that I used on my crease before. I'm just going to add this to my lower lash line as well. And I'm going to go over it with a little bit of that orange shade that I used before. Just kind of blend everything together. Okay, so that's it for the shadow so far. I'm going to use the Tarte Maneater eyeliner. This is a liquid liner that has a brush tip, and I prefer brush tips usually over felt tips. I think that they just, I don't know, I feel like I have better control with it, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. So I'm just gonna line my eyes and do a quick wean with this. Okay, so now for some mascara, I'm gonna use the Tarte Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara. And I'm just gonna put some mascara on, you know, typical. Nothing special. And then I'm gonna also combine it with a little bit of this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara because I kind of like mixing my mascaras. I don't know, I feel like I get a better effect when I mix mascaras. The other one kind of works better just to get like the start of your lashes going, if you know what I mean. And then this one is good for like adding that extra volume. Alright, so that's it for the eye look. I actually really like how this turned out. I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, I think I need to add a little bit of highlight to the inner corner. I have this highlight from Ofra. It's the Nikkie Tutorials and Ofra collab in the shade Glazed Donut. And it's like a really pretty white, intense highlight. So I'm going to use this to highlight my inner corners. Alright, so just going to add this right to the inner corner, just to add some highlight there. And then I'm going to put a little bit on my brow bone, just a little bit. Alright, that's it for the eyes, and I'm just going to finish up with some highlight for the face. So I'm going to use this one from Smashbox. It's the Spotlight palette in the Pearl shade, and this is the collab with Holmes. I'm going to go into the lightest shade called Turn It On Pearl. I'm going to add some to the bridge of my nose. I'm going to also go into the Ofra highlight in Glazed Donut again. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this to my cheekbone, but just like a little bit. And it'll just help to intensify it a little bit more. I don't like to use a ton of this one because it is so pigmented and it's really light. You can use this Tarteist lip paint in the shade Pillow-Talk. It's a light nude shade, so I'm just going to use this on my lips. I'm going to top it with a gloss because my lips are pretty like chapped and dry right now. So I think it needs a gloss to kind of plump it up a bit. I'm going to use the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in the shade White Russian. Just going to finish off with some setting spray. Okay, so that completes this look using the ColourPop Yes Please palette. I am pretty happy with how this look turned out. I love the warm tones, you know. I think it looks really pretty, really like spring-like, really girly. I think it just looks really nice with basically any look. And it's a nice way to play around with like warm tones, like peachy, almost reddish orange shades without looking too harsh. I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it, and I would love it if you subscribe so that you can keep up with my videos. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!